It is here. It is finally here. What's going on, guys? Miltosaurus. How are you all doing today? To my non-existent fans and my future followers. Here it is, guys. FIFA 16, PSG Career Mode, Season 1, Episode 23. We are reaching the climax of this spectacular series. I never thought I would see myself here today. Just to let you know, I am not a full-time YouTuber. This is only a hobby. I'm recording this gameplay, posting it on my YouTube channel, just for kicks, just for laughs, just to kill some time, basically. I mean, I don't really have time to kill, but it's just something I've always wanted to do. I don't really want to take it too seriously. It's just my own personal enjoyment for my friends and family to bear witness to. But let us get started, guys. We've just finished the Liga 1. We've just finished the Coupe Nationale. Champions Cup has barely finished. Manchester United and Manchester City in the finals. We will have a good look at that. We've already discussed all the table results, all the top scorers. We're not going to go through fixtures because that is way too long. We are today going to go through the squad report and the squad ranking. We don't have any injuries, which is nice to know. We've gone through our global transfer network. We're not going to buy any more scouts because there's no one with a 5-star experience or 5-star judgment. We've talked about our finances. We are going to have a look at the players that we've sold, bought, loaned out or loaned in, as well as our previous transfer negotiations. Going to have a quick look at contracts. Consider whether to hire a youth staff and open up a youth academy, go through my career summary as well as my objectives, look at the jobs that are available for the following season 2, and probably, not certain about this, probably go through other leagues and player stats. So, without further ado, let's get crack-a-lacking. First thing we are going to look at today, I want to save squad report and squad ranking for later. So let's discuss how contracts are looking. Traore is going to leave us to join another club in season 2. As you can see in his status, he's departing the club. Next season, we have to worry about Ikoko, Ibrahimovic, Lavezzi, Ongenda, and Motta. Now, in my mind right now, I'm thinking, Motta, are you going to be at Paris Saint-Germain in season 2? Have a little scroll through his skill attributes, mental attributes, and physical attributes. He's got no specialities, no traits. 33 years old, so he can arguably be in this squad for another season. 2 seasons max. He was my squad rotational player this season. I didn't place him in the first squad. There was just not enough room for him. So he's done really well as a player. He hasn't given me a hard time at all. I do respect him. He is eating into our wages of $140,000 a week. So as far as I'm concerned, I do not have any plans for him in season 2, but that has not been confirmed. He's going. It's not confirmed for certain he is going. You know, for all I know, I could loan him out in season 2. Who knows? On gender, pleased to know that he's reached an overall of 72. I would like to know how much game time he got in FC Bayern, but I don't think I could find out. But 20-year-old player from Congo, left winger. I'm really excited to put him into the second squad of season and see how well he does. Let's see, another player I need to consider whether I want to keep him on or let him go. He has done well this season, though he a couple of times wanted to start matches. I gave him an opportunity. He fucked up. Please excuse my French, no pun intended. 31-year-old player from Argentina can play both wings. 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, high attacking work rate, medium defensive work rate. He is a very good player. Not as good as Cavani, but he does have dribbler specialities. I could sell him for quite a bit of money. At the moment, I do not know my plans for him. We are definitely going to have to speak about him in season 2. Ikoko, 70 overall. He is eligible for the second squad, so that is fantastic to know. Not too sure what I'm going to do with him in season 2. It's something that has to be discussed. Not very good skill attributes right there. Not very good mental attributes. Pretty good, if not just good, physical attributes. He's not an amazing player. 22-year-old from Congo. Double medium work rates for attacking and defence. Only 2-starred, weak foot and skill moves. No traits, no specialities. It could be a case he goes, but we're just going to have to find out. But the big, whopping, massive question mark leads to this man, the beast, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He has been absolutely phenomenal this season. I'm very proud of the man. 88 overall. He has gone down by the looks of it in stats, but we will go through the squad report to get the big juicy details. $300,000 I'm paying for him a week. As you can see, physical attributes are not spectacular. Mental attributes are awesome, except for interceptions, but he is a striker, and his skill moves are pretty good. 34-year-old from Sweden. 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, medium attacking work rate, low defensive work rate. I am a little bit worried about his age because I do have a policy of if you are 35 years old and you do not have an overall of 88 and over, you have to be sold. Not even loaned out, sold. But I am pleased to say that Ibrahimovic, as you can see, is 34 years old and 88 overall. So keep it up, Ibrahimovic. I do not want to have to sell you off, though. If I do, I would get a considerably good amount of money. Going back to Ibrahimovic, he does have poacher, aerial threat, distance shooter, acrobat, and strength, along with clinical finisher and complete forward specialities. So loads of specialities there. He has the traits of power free kick, flair, and long shot taker. So he's a very phenomenal player. And that is all for the players with just over 1 year on contracts. Alright, moving on. Youth star. Do I hire a scout? Do I not? No one is eligible to be my youth star scout. If I am going to hire a youth scout for the youth academy, I would like him to be from France with a 5-star experience and 5-star judgment. PSG is a 5-star team, so I only want the best. So that is to be said for the likes of my players, who I do believe are quality. But I do think, based on not winning any domestic cups or European cups, I would like to improve the season 2. But let's have a look at our objectives. We did win the league title, which was our primary objective, so I think we're going to secure our place at Paris Saint-Germain for season 2. We only got to the final for the domestic cup, so that was not achieved, and we only got to round of 16 for the European Cup, which was not achieved. Had to win both. Not very happy about that. Looks like I'm just going to have to try harder for season 2. Let's have a look at my summary for my career so far. I've only managed one club for the 1 season. Got 1 league title, no domestic cups won, no continental cups won. My biggest win was 4-0 against Saint Etienne in October. My biggest defeat was 2-0 against OGC Nice in December. Record transfer fee was $20 million. Total earning of $1,786,000. Now, we have played 62 games, won 42, drew 11, lost 9, scored 107 goals and conceded 47. I'm currently on $38,000 a week. That sucks balls. I want $50,000. But then again, I am a brand new manager coming out of manager school. I don't know, but that's pretty cool. We've got the 2015-2016 season stats here. Club PSG, league objective, win the league title. League objective achieved is at not applicable at the moment, but I'm sure that's going to be succeeded. You can see domestic club objective won't be achieved, but that's still on NA at the moment. My progress in the Coupe Nationale was reaching a final, Coupe de Ligue reaching a final, Champions Cup round of 16. I do like these stats and I enjoy reading them. Manager of the Month awards, I received none throughout the entire season. Manager of the Year award, it says no at the moment, but I don't think I'll be retrieving those awards until a little bit further on down the year. Record transfer fee paid was for Sule on $20 million. Record transfer fee received was for Maxwell 4.7. So not big transfers really. I'm in an R in whether I want to do a massive signing for season 2. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves and just wait to see how much wage we've got. Transfer budget. League position in Liga 1 is first. And there you have the club record, which I've already mentioned in the previous stat. With that out of the way, we're going to browse the jobs, see what is available. Stade Rennais wants a new manager. AS Saint Etienne wants a new manager. Milan want a new manager. And that is about it. So just 3 clubs looking for a new manager. I'm not going to join any of them, but I would like to down the line, once I've done everything I've wanted to do as a manager for Paris Saint-Germain. I pretty much would like to move on to another club. Because I've never done that before. I would love to show you guys. But for now, let's just focus on Paris Saint-Germain. If I have a look at team stats already. Team stats, player stats. Yeah, we've already looked at player stats, so let's have a look at team stats. I'm not going to look at every club. I'm just going to go straight to Paris Saint-Germain. And as you can see, the stats are there for your enjoyment. But I don't want to go through every player who's played the most games. So Edinson Cavani has played the most games of 30 games. Who's scored the most goals this season? Edinson Cavani, he reaches first spot once again. Who has got the most assists? Javier Pastore with 6. Who has got the most clean sheets? Sirigu and Sule share that first place role. I'm going to give that to Sirigu. I'm very disappointed that Trapp is not on the top there in clean sheets. It just goes to show that Sirigu, in the back of his mind, is thinking, you donut of a manager. You should have picked me in that first squad, but I couldn't, guys. I mean, I could, but I felt like Sirigu has had his chance. Not under my wing, but Trapp just recently got signed. I put them both together in their stats, and it turns out that Trapp is a much better, not even a much better goalkeeper. He's just a fraction better than Sirigu, who has received the most yellow cards. Uria, Verratti, Matuidi and Marquinhos share in that department. Who's received the most red cards? Sabali, Verratti, Silva, Luiz and Marquinhos each getting 1 red card. I believe this stands for average or AVG also. It's average rating. Who's had the best average rating? Van der Wiel and Lavezzi share that with 73. So there you have it, guys, for team stats, player stats. We're going to have a look at the calendar. Nothing else is on for May. That is just it. We've got June next month, and then the summer transfer window opens in July, which we are very much looking forward to with our pre-contracts. Before we get into pre-contracts, let's see how the other leagues have fared. Argentina, Boca Juniors, with their new signing of Carlos Tevez, reach first place in Argentina. Australia, Melbourne Victory have won. In Austria, RB Salzburg. Belgium, RSC Anderlecht. I believe they have a very marvellous midfielder in Tielemans, who has a very high potential in the FIFA 16 community. I've done my research. Eventually, down the line, I will sign him, unless some other club, such as Real Madrid or FC Bayern, pick him up, noticing his potential. I have the power of internet, baby. In Chile, Uni de Chile got first place in the Chile Apertura. I believe that's League 1. League 2 Chile Clausura is Uni de Chile again. So I don't understand the Chilean Football League stand-ins, but we're going to Colombia. In-depth Medellin get first place. Don't know hardly any of these teams, but we've got Colombia Clausura. Seems a bit like the Chileans. You can pause to have a look if you're interested in the Colombian Football League. Denmark got FC Mid. I don't even think I could pronounce that, guys. Midtjylland. I'm sure someone will laugh at me later for that. England, Manchester United get top. Fantastic. I'm absolutely pleased with that. They've been phenomenal this season. I wish I could get more details on their games. So you can see my boys have reached to the very top. Arsenal in 6th place, which is quite shocking. Chelsea in 2nd place, Man City in 3rd, Liverpool 4th, Spurs 5th. So who's getting demoted? It looks like Leicester City, Bournemouth and Norwich are going to get demoted. Not absolutely certain about that. I don't know whether it's 3 teams, 2 teams, or just the 1. QPR get first place in the Football League Championship. Millwall get first place for Football League 1. And Notts County gets first place for Football League 2. You can see that we won. Who's going to get promoted into Liga 1? It's none other than FC Metz and AS Nancy. So we'll be giving them a run for their money in Season 2. FC Bayern, of course, won the Bundesliga. And Kaiserslautern won the 2nd Bundesliga. Roma won the Serie A. And Cagliari won Serie B. Korea Republic, FC Sal won. In Mexico, Cruz Azul and Tigres won in their respective leagues. Netherlands, Feyenoord. Feyenoord, I can't pronounce it. I'm surprised Ajax and PSV never got first place, but it looks like Feyenoord were a better team this season. Molde FK won in Norway. Lech Poznan won in Poland. FC Porto won in Portugal. Not surprised about that. Dundalk from the Republic of Ireland have won. CSKA Moscow won in Russia. Saudi Arabia has won in Saudi Arabia. Sorry, Al Hilal has won. Celtic won in Scotland. Real Madrid have won in their Liga BBVA with a whopping 95 points. Sevilla FC in 2nd place. How shocking! What is going on with Barcelona? And Cordoba have won in the Liga Andalante. IFK Göteborg won in Sweden. FC Basel has won in Switzerland. I'm sure Mbolo would be happy to know that his former club has won their league. Besiktas has won in Turkey, not Fenerbahce, not Galatasaray, Besiktas. I know nothing about them. LA Galaxy have won in the United States. And that is that. So we've gone through a lot, and now, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to go through the transfer negotiations. View ongoing and past transfer talks this season. Nothing has been received or sent because we are not in a transfer window. Successful negotiations. We're going to do it based on the lowest of overalls. In fact, we're going to do everyone who has departed first. Georgian, one of our youth players, went out on 1-year loan to I can't make it quite. Torre Football Club or Tours Football Club. So I think he went to America. Caligari departed the club for a short-term loan to Yeovil Town FC in England. Kimpembe departed the club for Aberdeen Football Club, I believe in Scotland, for a short-term loan. Pereira de Sá has departed the club for a one-year loan to Nimes Olympique. Augustine departed the club for a short-term loan to Chamois. Onjena got a one-year loan to FC Bayern. I really do hope he's done well there. He's done a lot better than Augustine by the looks of things. Maxwell departed our club in the beginning of the season. Summer transfer window. Manchester City were keen to sign him. His estimated worth right now is 1,900,000. Now, from memory, when you could look back in previous episodes, he was a higher worth. So it looks to me that his stats have dropped ridiculously, and his worth is just not amazing anymore. To be quite honest, he wasn't amazing at the start, but they did give us $4,700,000 for him. As you can see on the negotiation information, he was on a 45. Okay, I'm quite confused. His current contract is 0 years. And he's dropped in wage of 45,000. So, was he on 45,000 when he was with us? That's a big question, guys. We're gonna have to look back in the previous episodes to see if he was on $45,000 a week at Paris Saint-Germain. I'm sure he wasn't. I mean, to be offered by Manchester City 100,000 for a year, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. We'll have to check that. Sadly, we have to say goodbye to Douches, who was 35 years old at the time. He departed the club for 2,500,000 to Stade Rennais. We could actually find out on the table how well he did and whether he got game time. I think that's something else that we could look at. Next departure, we've got none other than Kabai. Kabai was a real life departure in the summer transfer window. Who went over to Crystal Palace? It says here we sold him for 11,500,000. Never got to play with him in FIFA 16, but I did play with him in my FIFA 15 career mode. And I always sold him after the first season. I didn't really like him, to be honest, but I hope he does well in Crystal Palace. And that is about it, guys. All of departures for the summer transfer window and for the winter transfer window. Now, without further ado, let's look at our players joining the club. You can probably see, as of now, all the players that will come and join us, but we're going to go from the lowest. We actually can't even go from the lowest to the highest. So I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way and do it from the lowest overall. We got Embolo, I believe, during the summer from FC Basel. We paid $15 million for him. I don't regret it for a second. He is going to be absolutely amazing. Future PSG striker. Not as much game time as I would have wanted him to have, but that was the whole point. He was only joining us to support in the second squad under the wing of Ibrahimovic. We could have brought back Berbek, but I didn't want to be honest. I rather Berbek got his experience Got his experience in, you know, AS Saint Etienne, but more on that later. Stan Bowley in real life joined us from Tottenham Hotspurs. We got him in FIFA for 11,500,000. I had nothing to do with that transfer, but he's been great this season. Quite happy to have him along. First pre-contract coming in for season 2 is Dempsey, coming in from America. We got him for absolute free, and I believe we've offered him 165,000 a week for a year. 79 overall. I don't believe I'm going to add him to the squad. I believe he's just a player to make a little bit of money off of. With him coming in, I do hope that with all these players coming in that I can sell them straight off the bat. If not, I guess I'm gonna have to just loan them out. I'll try for the first month of July to loan these players. If not, if they don't get loaned and don't get sold, we're gonna have a riot on our hands. But it's all the more exciting. It does have a couple of traits, but no specialities. Coming back to Paris Saint-Germain for free, none other than a centre back in Alex. Used to play for PSG, went over to Milan, and now he's coming back. I couldn't help myself. I thought, right, it'll be nice to bring him back to his own squad, despite the fact he's from Brazil. 33 years old. I don't think he's going to fit into the club, in all honesty. Maybe give him a couple of pre-season games. I'm just going to test the waters with these pre-contracts, see who should stay and who should go. Everyone is going to get a fair chance. Luke would be pleased. I'm bringing in a Liverpool legend for free in Xabi Alonso from FC Bayern. Looking forward to adding him to the team, though I do believe it will be his last season with us. I mean, he might not even get 6 months. I might just play him up to January and sell him on. 34-year-old, it's not a good sign. We're just going to have to see. I would like to stick to my policies. Banega from Sevilla. Pre-contract, 80 overall, plays in the cam position. I'm not sure about this guy, 27 years old. Part of me feels like there's just no oomph. He is a playmaker and he's got the flare shot. His stats and attributes are pretty average. I'll give him a shot. At least we're going for free. Now, in real life, on the summer transfer window from AS Monaco, Kazawa joined Paris Saint-Germain for $27 million. I've been quite happy with him this season. Very valuable member of the team, but I may consider loaning him out for season 2. Caceres, free transfer from Juventus, coming to join us. I am really looking forward to this guy coming into the squad. I may place him into the team. Could fit that right back position for the season. Maybe not. I'm not too sure. It's going to be hard to tell. One thing's for certain. It is going to be catastrophic with the squad sorting. Next free transfer coming in from Marseille is none other than Nkulu or Nenkulu. Another centre back that I would be eager to allow to join the squad, 26 years old, so that is plenty of seasons in him. He could be a decent player. His attributes are not amazing though, so I'm just going to have to see what happens. Luke's favourite to join. And look here, look right here. We've got a guy called Julia Cohen who thinks catastrophic ain't a word. I take it you've got a very low GCSE in your English, if he is from England. Say what you want. This is only for fun, mate. I think you should look in a dictionary to look at the word catastrophic. You can't even spell the words, but I'm not here to insult people. I'm just here to have some fun. Luke is also going to be happy with Aga joining the team. Quite pleased to give him. I'm so sorry, guys. I am so distracted by the couple of people watching this live stream at the moment. They're obviously the sort of people that like to spend their time going on people's streams or live and just kind of trying to insult them, but I can't even spell. Oh, mate. Shut up, bro. Shut up, bro. It's shut up, bro. It's spelled SHUT. And you need to add an apostrophe in your as well. Because that's short for you are. So make sure you add an apostrophe. Shut up because you're shit. Oh, short text. I can accept that. But I can sit here all day playing pinball with you with insults. I'm just gonna continue. If you want to watch me, by all means, watch me. If you want to insult me, that's absolutely fine. Go right ahead. You're just wasting your finger energy on typing. Now, we've got Daniel Agger from Liverpool, well, former player from Liverpool. I am looking forward to putting him into the squad. He is 31 years old, so he's still got a couple of seasons in him. I'm sure Luke will be very pleased to have him on board. Right, moving on. We've got Sule, who will manage to sign for $20 million. It was a little bit more worth that, but that's absolutely fine. Very happy to bring him along. He's got great potential. We did get him from Hoffenheim, and he's been absolutely phenomenal in season 1. Now, moving on, we are going to also sign for free. Forgive me if I pronounce this wrong. We got Fegauli from Valencia. Pleased to announce that he's got a free transfer. Didn't have to pay a cent for him. Physical attributes look good. Mental attributes not great. Skill attributes kind of average, really. 26 years old from Algeria. Or Algeria. Is it Algeria or Algeria? I don't know. I'm too ill to be looking up in the dictionaries like these twats on the right here should be. You little mummy's boy. Do you know what? In all seriousness, mate, I am a mummy's boy. I absolutely adore my mum. I'd be a mummy's boy any day of the week. Obviously, you're not. Don't get enough love and care for your mum. As you go around on other people's live streams, trying to insult them, trying to make yourself a big man, thinking you're hard, when you're clearly not, and you're just a simple 11-year-old boy who just should be in school right now. But never mind, moving on. We have got Trap, who came in from real life in the summer transfer window. He was paid $32,500,000. I'm not very pleased with his performance throughout season 1. You know, I think he could have done a lot better. Next up, we've got a centre back in Vertonghen from Tottenham, and I'm very pleased to sign him for free. I think I could fit him into the squad, and I do believe he might have a place. I would like him to be in the team, and he can play left back, so that's really good to know. So definitely get Kazawa out on loan and put Vertonghen on that left back position. He is a left footer. I'm not too pleased with his stats, but it's nice to know that he's got a power free kick, but with no specialties. I do apologise, I don't have a face cam today. I'm way too ill, and I do not want to show off my beautiful looks. Once I feel a bit better, I might consider putting my face cam back on, especially for season 2, especially for you, Luke. Now, next up, we've got another free transfer in Jonas. Striker position. Stats, attributes, are looking okay. 32 years old, couple of seasons left in, and we'll have a lot of Brazilians in our team. I am not using Elgato, I'm afraid. For some reason, I can't see you as someone who is watching my live stream. Normally it says on that little person icon, that number 1, Cameron Waterfall. No, I am not using Elgato. I'm just playing on my PlayStation 4 at the moment, recording live on YouTube. And my videos would upload, and then I would unlist this video as I am not ready for to be publicly noticed. I am not doing YouTube as a full-time thing. This is simply for my own enjoyment and entertainment. So sit back, put your feet up, get some popcorn, and enjoy, because this is going to be a bit of a lengthy episode. So, if you're a cool dude, great. You know, by all means, if you want to subscribe to my channel, you are more than welcome to. If you want the link for season 1, Paris Saint-Germain career mode, I'll be more than happy to privately message it to you, because that's the only way, I'm afraid, that you can get a taste of the whole season, the whole journey we've been through. I do not play Battlefield BO3. BO3. It's not Battlefield. No. What's BO3, mate? I don't remember what BO3. I thought you meant Battlefield 3. But I can't remember what that stands for. Moving on. So 83 overall for Jonas. Maybe he can fit into the squad, maybe not. But then we've got another free transfer right here in Mandanda. Completely free, guys. I'm looking forward to bringing this guy to the club. I'm in an iron whether he should be in the team. He is from France. Martial is not going to be happy to have their best goalkeeper come and play for us, but he was for free. I wanted to snatch him up. The whole point to these free transfer guys was to earn some money. Black Ops 3. In answer to your question, Cameron, I do not play Black Ops 3, I'm afraid. I am more of a modern warfare like kind of guy. I do have Call of Duty, Advanced Warfare, which I have on my channel, a couple of videos. So if you would like the link to that, I'm more than happy to send that to you. I might get back into that as the months go on by, but at the moment, my 3 main games I'm playing at the moment for live streaming is most popular one, FIFA 16, Dying Light. I'm in that zombie theme at the moment. I was playing Dead Island the other day with my partner, and it made me think I fancy playing some Dying Light with my best mate. So me and him started doing a couple of online videos. I stopped because they were kind of shit, please excuse the language. But once I've completed the game on normal difficulty, I am going to move on with hard difficulty, continuing my character. And I'm going to record the whole journey, creating a new series in that. One of my most popular signings for free, I've stolen from Galatasaray, is none other than Wesley Sneijder. I really would like to bring him into the squad. Very looking forward to seeing how he turns out. The guy from the Netherlands. 5-star weak foot, that is absolutely phenomenal. But only a 3-star skill moves. 31 years old. He's got a couple of traits and a few specialities. Di Maria came to Paris Saint-Germain in real life from Manchester United. Very upset to see him go, but he just wasn't settled in England. We did get him for $51 million, so big spend out. Next up, we've got another goalkeeper coming in for free in Handanovic. Coming to us from, I can't remember what that logo is for that team. It's not Milan. I'm afraid I don't remember, but this guy's got a very high overall. Not good mentally, not good physically, and as he's a goalkeeper, he's not going to have good skills. 31 years old from Slovenia. It's a traditional save style. We're just going to have to see what happens. Got a couple of traits there. He is a team player. That's a very nice trait to have. They normally are loyal players. But his goalkeeper attributes are awesome, except for his kick-in, so we might need to work on that. The best free transfer that is going to come to Paris Saint-Germain is none other than David De Gea. He has earned a place in the first squad automatically. I'm going to give him as much game time as possible. The fact that he's from Manchester United just makes it that much sweeter. He's Spanish. Real Madrid ain't going to pick him up. He had 1 year left on his contract. What Manchester United were thinking, I do not know. But guys, literally, it chills me to the bone thinking that he's coming into our squad. I am pretty much looking forward to that. 25 years old as well. Oh, it's going to be astronomical. And we also got Naldo from Wolfsburg. I think he's going to fit fine into the squad. I have no plans to sell him off just yet. I believe he's got a season left in him. May even be a second squad. He's got a high overall and he definitely deserves some first team play. But he could end up being a Motta situation where I offer him a low contract so he could play in the second team. We also got Benaglio, who's got an 88 overall. Goalkeeper for Wolfsburg. Him and David De Gea are going to fight for that number 1 spot. But David De Gea just beats him in goalkeeping attributes. He's got some fantastic goalkeeping attributes. He is 32 years old from Switzerland. He may get some game time, he may not. But that is all of the pre-contracts, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we're going to have a look at our sell player situation. We can see there that Traore was transfer listed. We can't give him any actions as he is going to depart the club. Bambock was also loaned out, but it didn't show us, I don't think, in the transfer negotiations. Maybe something that occurred just before the summer. Who knows? Habran, he is eligible for the second squad. I might give him a chance to play. We're just going to have to see in pre-season. Ikoko, I'm looking forward to coming back. This one I'm looking forward to the most is Jean-Christophe Bayerbeck. 74 overall striker. He definitely is eligible for the second team. So I'll be very looking forward to seeing him come back to the squad. Digna, I think, deserves some game time. Would like him to go into the second squad in that left back position. Areola, future goalkeeper for Paris Saint-Germain. I have no interest in selling him. He could pretty much be in the second squad, but with all these new goalkeepers coming in, it's going to be a bit of a situation. Desar we already spoke about, Georgia we already spoke about, and on gender we already spoke about, as well as Kimpembe, Caligari, and Augustine. Please excuse me. I have a bit of a cold at the moment. And that is it, guys. That is it. Everything there is to discuss about Paris Saint-Germain. Without further ado, we're going to go through the squad ranking. First place was Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Second in Cavani and third in Sirigu. You're more than welcome to pause once this video gets posted. And there you have it. the ranking right there. 23 players in the squad at the moment have not been loaned out, sold. Quite pleased with the team. And now we are going to finish off this episode with a squad report. How has each and every one of my players done throughout season 1? Let's kick it off with the goalkeepers. My team 1 goalkeeper, squad 1, first squad goalkeeper in Kevin Trapp. Signed him in the summer from Frankfurt for 32,500,000. He hasn't gone up in overall. Has he gone up in attributes? No. So, okay form. He's very happy. 25 years old with 82 overall. As you can see in the stats, he has played 41 games in total. Of course, he wouldn't score a goal or assist, but he's got, out of those 41 games, 15 clean sheets. That's not even half, and I'm not very pleased. It's good as a goalkeeper. He hasn't got any cards, with average of 6.70. No suspensions, match fit. I am not too happy with that. It might be a case where I sell Kevin Trapp. I believe I'm going to sell Kevin Trapp come the new season. If we offered him a new contract, he is an important first team player. He's still got 4 years remaining on his contract. We aren't going to give him a new contract. I do plan to sell him in season 2. Salvatore Sirigu. It's been a rough ride for him. Not playing in the first squad. Did get a couple of games, but he mostly played for the second squad. 82 overall. 29 years old. Good form. Morale is content. He's had 21 games with 10 clean sheets. So, almost half those games were clean. Not as many games as Kevin Trapp, though Kevin Trapp did play in most of those competitions, especially in the domestic games. Sirigu by right has done better than Kevin Trapp. Would Paris Saint-Germain have won more trophies with Sirigu in first team? I do not know. Now, with Areola going to Villarreal CF, I don't know any of his stats. All I know is that Sirigu and Trapp have not grown, and Areola has. But he is 23 years old, he's in okay form, and he's content as morale. I think he's dying to come back for some game time. Moving on for Serge Aurier, 23 years old, okay form, but very happy. 48 games, 3 goals, 2 assists, 17 clean sheets, and 6 yellow cards. He has been growing. Very nice to know. Gregory van der Wiel, he has grown +2 in overall stats. He does deserve to be in the first squad. So maybe Urio's got something to worry about with this 28-year-old. He's in excellent form and he's happy. 18 games, 2 goals, 3 assists, 8 clean sheets. 1 yellow card. The man has been growing. Jordan Ikoko. Now, where he has gone to RC Lens, we can see his stats. He has gone up +4 in overall. He is now 70, eligible for the second squad. Okay form. Content morale, 22 years old. He's only got 4 games this season. Not happy that our rival club has given him that game time. He mostly played in the Coupe de Ligue and the Coupe Nationale, so it was just cup games. But it was nice to see him grow. Alec Georgian, grown in two, 61 overall, okay form, content morale, 70-year-old. We can't see stats because he went to Tours FC, but he has grown in attributes. Thiago Silva, captain of Paris Saint-Germain. Unfortunately, he has gone down in overall. He is now an 87. Once he reaches 35, he would have to go. Luckily, he's 31 years old. He's a leader of men. Okay form, and he's very happy. 41 games this season. 1 goal, 11 clean sheets, 5 yellow cards, 1 red card. Not amazing stats, if I'm honest. And you can see there in his mental attributes have gone down. That is why his overall stat has gone down. David Luiz has gone up in 1. 84 overall, okay form. Very happy, 29 years old. 41 games, 2 goals, 12 clean sheets. 2 yellows, 1 red. Nice to know that he's gone up in attributes as well. Quite pleased with David Luiz. Recent signing Nicolas Soule. He arrived from 1899 Hoffenheim for $20 million. He's gone up in 3 overall. He's eligible for first squad in 81. 20 years old, good form, happy morale. 23 games he got with 9 clean sheets. Quite happy with the man. He's been growing. Marquinhos has gone up in overall. He is now 82. Good form, happy. 22 years old. Centre back of mine. He's played 38 games with 1 goal, 2 assists, 12 clean sheets, 5 yellows, 1 red. He has been growing in his attributes. Presnel Kimpembe has gone up in 4 overalls. He is now 64. I regret to inform any fans of Kimpembe, he's going to be sold in Season 2. I will have no room for him. I gave him the target of reaching 70. He hasn't reached that target. He's better off in playing for a lower league team. I can't even find out how many games he got, but he's okay form and he's content morale. But he has been growing in attributes, which is nice to know. Levin Kozawa, 80 overall, 23 years old. He's okay form, but he's very happy. Been going up in attributes. He arrived from AS Monaco. During the summer, he's got 1 match ban for European competitions. He played 47 games, 5 goals, 3 assists, 15 clean sheets with 7 yellows and 2 reds. Not very happy with those stats. I may loan him out in Season 2. Yusuf Sabali, second squad left back. Grew in +3 of overall. He's now 74. 23 years old. Good form. Very happy morale. 16 games with 8 clean sheets, 2 yellows, 1 red. He's grown in attributes as well. Lucas Digne, who went to Roma for a season loan, is now 77 overall, gone up 1. 22 years old, okay form, content morale. I think he's dying to come back to PSG. Grown in mental attributes. Blaise Matuidi, 85 overall. He's gone up by 1. Plays CDM. 29 years old. Unfortunately, he's got a run of bad form. However, he's very happy. He's been going up in attributes. And he's had 51 games this season. With only 3 goals, 2 assists, and 17 clean sheets. 6 yellow cards with no reds. I expect more from Blaise, though I do have plans to keep him on for Season 2. Benjamin Stambouli recently arrived from Spurs in the summer transfer window. 77 overall, 25 years old. Good form, very happy morale. 29 games, 3 goals, 3 assists, 8 clean sheets with 4 yellow cards, no red cards. He's gone up in attributes. Quite pleased with him. Got nothing really to say about that. Thiago Motta. He's gone down in overall. He's now an 80. 33 years old. Good form. Very happy morale. 43 games, he scored 2 goals, 3 assists, 11 clean sheets with 6 yellow cards. Like Thiago Silva, he's gone down in mental attributes. I do plan to sell Thiago Motta. He's getting a little bit old for me. He won't have any room into the squad. He barely has any room in the second squad. I do salute him though, he has been a good player. Frank Yves Bambok has gone up in 3 of overall. Been loaned out to SD Huesca. 66 overall, 21 years old. Okay form, content, morale. Gone up in attributes, but I am pleased to say he will not be in the Paris Saint-Germain squad for Season 2. Romain Hebron. He's gone up 4 in overall stats. He is now 71, eligible for second squad. 21 years of age, right winger. Okay form, content, morale. He went on loan for Stade Levallois. He only got to play 3 games, 1 in the Coupe Nationale, 2 in the Coupe de Ligue. They obviously never took him seriously. He does have a bit of potential with his rising attributes. Hard to say what I'm going to do with this guy. I would like to give him a chance in pre-season. Javier Pastore. Gone up in overall stats by 1. He's 85 overall, 26 years of age. Okay form, very happy. In his status, he has that special something. Probably the first special stat we have had. So he is a player that we must keep an eye on. I'm just having a quick look to see if there was anybody else we need to keep an eye on. But at the moment, it's just going to be Pastore. 37 games, 10 goals, 9 assists, 12 clean sheets, and 1 yellow card. I am pleased to say that I'm proud of Pastore. Adrien Rabiot, I see him as a future PSG midfielder in the first squad. He's showing great potential. I am going to keep him on. Good form, very happy. His attributes have gone up. 17 games he got this season with 1 goal, 1 assist, 7 clean sheets, and 1 yellow card. Marco Verratti. He's gone up by 1 in overall. He's now 85, 23 years old. He's got a bad form at the moment, but he's very happy. He had 46 games with 4 goals, 6 assists, 17 clean sheets, 8 yellow cards, and 3 red cards. His attributes are rising. He's going to stay in the squad for second season. If there's not enough room for him, as a youngster, I could sell him on. Not sell him on, loan him out to our higher league team. Lorenzo Caligari went out on loan to Yeovil Town, 18 years old. He's gone up in overall by 4. He's now 61 overall. He's okay form and he's content morale. I plan to sell him in season 2. Nothing much more to say about that. Rolly Pereira de Sá on loan at Nimes Olympique. He's gone up by 4 in overall and he is now 66, 19 years of age. He's got okay form and he's content morale. I do apologise for coughing throughout this video. I do plan to sell him on in season 2. Once again, nothing more to say about that. McCann Traore. We already know he's joining Clermont Foot when his contract expires. He's gone up in overall by 2. He's now 62 overall, 23 years old. Okay form, content morale. I'm surprised he is not unhappy. He did manage to get 4 games in the beginning of the season with 2 clean sheets in that American Challenge Cup. but that was it. I have no plans for the guy. He is going, and I'm pleased to say that he's not going to stay in Paris Saint-Germain in season 2. Angel Di Maria, 85 overall, 28 years old, good form, very happy morale. Recently joined us in the beginning of the season from Manchester United based on real-time events. 48 games, 8 goals, 8 assists, 9 clean sheets with 3 yellow cards. I expected more out of him. He has grown zilch in attribute department and overall. A little bit disappointed with that. We're just going to see what happens in season 2. Lucas, good form, content morale, 23-year-old, 82 overall. He has that special something. 26 games, 2 goals, 3 assists, 7 clean sheets with no yellows and no reds. Very disciplined player. Has not grown in a single attribute or overall. Gutted about that. He does deserve to be a first team player. I'm sure he'll fit nicely into the squad. May need to discuss whether or not to put him into the first squad or loan him out for the season. I'm just going to have to see. Sean Kevin Augustine. This is a little bit of a situation. 18 years old, 69 overall. He has not reached the target of 70. He's on loan at Cham Neiltais or Tays. I cannot pronounce that. He only got 1 game for us in the Coupe Nationale. Unfortunately, he's not got an attribute. It's gone up in attributes or overall. I really, really, really want him to be in the second squad to join up with the likes of Bayerbeck and on gender. But we're just going to have to see what happens. Now, there's the man. Beast of a man, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He has gone down by 1 in overall. He is now 88, 34 years old. Good form, very happy. A leader of men. If Thiago Silva is not around, Zlatan is my captain. 52 games, 20 goals, 4 assists, and 12 clean sheets with a 1 yellow card. He is going down in physical and mental attributes, I am sad to say. Might be able to fit 1 more season in him if he ends up being 35 years old and he stays on 88 overall. I may just put him into the second squad as captain. Edinson Cavani, 85 overall, 29 years old. Good form, but he is homesick morale. Couple of attributes gone up. 48 games, 20 goals, no assists, 14 clean sheets with no yellows, no reds. He is feeling homesick. So he's very unsettled in the squad at the moment. This is a little bit of a situation. Does he want to go back to Uruguay? Does he want to join another team? We've been very good to him. Now, based on previous FIFA games, when a player of mine got homesick or felt unsettled, I offered them more money. Money always makes people happy. Do we do that with Cavani? Do we offer Cavani a new contract? He's got 2 years remaining. He's on $220,000 a week. He's a crucial first team player. Could offer him that whopping 275. He does deserve that kind of money for another year. But I'm going to use this moment to experiment. It's all speculation in the news. Cavani has been honest with me. He has said that he hasn't mentioned anything to anyone. He just feels a little bit down. So we're going to see how this ship sails. Is he going to go? Is he going to stay? All I know is I know exactly what I would do if Cavani goes. So either way, suits me. It'll be sad to see him leave. But at least we'll get a little bit of money out of that automatically since he's on contract. I will try to fight for him. But if he decides to go, it's not going to be the end of the world. That's all I'm saying. Brill, Donald, and Bolo, a signing I'm very happy to have brought on. Came from FC Basel for $15 million. He's gone up in overall by 1. He's now 77, 19 years old. Good form. Very happy. Got 22 games of 5 goals, no assists, 7 clean sheets. 1 yellow, no yellow cards, no red cards. Now, he's gone down in a couple of physical stats, such as sprint speed, agility, and acceleration. That, to me, is a little bit worrying, but he has gone up in mental and technical attributes. I want to know how that works. If you're watching at this moment, let me know. How does that work? If anybody watches this in the future, just have a little comment in the comment section. Let me know. How does that work? Because I do not use the training feature. EA brought that in this FIFA. I think it's a good feature, but I'm old school. I like to grow my players the old-fashioned way and just see how they do throughout the season. Very proud of Brill. Glad to sign him on. Jean-Christophe Bayerbeck, on loan at the moment to AS Saint Etienne. He's gone up in overall stat by 1. He's now 74. 23 years old, good form, content morale. He needs to come back to Paris Saint-Germain. He got 30 games in Saint Etienne. That's very nice to know. 8 goals, 3 assists, 6 clean sheets with no yellows or reds. I'll be pleased to know what the situation would be for this guy. Ezequiel Lavezzi, gone up and over by 1. He's now 81, eligible for first squad. 31 years old. Could he replace Cavani? He's in okay form and he's very happy. 28 games, 13 goals, 2 assists, 10 clean sheets, 1 yellow, no reds. He has gone up in attributes. I'm very happy about that for a 31-year-old. Very pleased with Betsy. Herman on Jendai, I'm pleased to know that he has gone up in overall by 3. He is now 72 overall, 20 years of age. Been loaned out to Bayern Munich for the season. I hope he got some game time. As you can see in the stats right there, in the American Challenger Cup, I did give him 3 games. And he had 1 clean sheet. He is growing, and I'm pleased to bring him back to the squad. Okay form, content morale. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is my squad report right there. We've reached over the hour mark. I think we have discussed everything there is to discuss. I think it's now time to push on forward, leading up into Season 2. You've been phenomenal, guys. This journey has been phenomenal. Once again, I'm Milsosaurus, and this is FIFA 16, Paris Saint-Germain Career Mode, Season 1, Episode 23. Let's move on forward. I think it's about time. We're going to not skip there, and we're going to do it day by day. See how it goes. Got any news for me? Any breaking news? We want to find out whether Manchester United won the Champions Cup or not. We'll find out further down the line. We're going to slowly but surely lead our way into the end of this episode. Still no emails. Still no emails. And the Champions Cup has not even been played just yet. Another day passed. 26th of May. Still no new news. 27th. I am eager to find out whether Manchester United have beaten Manchester City. They still haven't played one another. I wonder when they play. Is it today? Have they played yet? Come on. Oh, look at that. Manchester City defeated Manchester United in the Manchester Derby. They are the champions of champions this season. Something to look forward to. Maxwell obviously joined a better team. He got that opportunity to experience the Champions Cup probably for one final time. So there you have it, guys. It's all over. It's officially the end of the football season. Leading up to a dying days. Ugh. Don't know what else to do. We can't move on forward through the old-fashioned way. Or my original way. But we are going to look at the news just before we go. Nothing of note to look for. The Champions Cup's player of the competition has been announced as being Manchester United's Wayne Rooney. Well done, lad. I'm absolutely pleased for you. Manchester City win the Champions Cup. Still nothing of note to look out for. And that's it, guys. That is it. Season 1 is over. We are in the 5th of June. And I thought for a second there it was going to do that very long loading screen. Or the board of directors would talk to us. I've got no idea. Now, that is quite stressful news. As you can see right there, tug of war over Cavani. So these major clubs are getting ready to sign him if he does want to leave. But I'm not gonna, say that I'm gonna offer him a new contract now because he's not asking for it. He's getting enough as it is, and I'm gonna be stingy. I just want to see how this pans out. It's nice to know that Cavani got Player of the Month. I don't know where to go from here, just besides to continue to sim. Before I go ahead and do that, I'm going to see if there's some agents available for me to snatch up. Certainly isn't. Nope, still nothing. We're hearing nothing from no one. I feel like I'm missing something. I don't know what it is I'm missing. Look at that. New job offer is open for Arsenal. Win the league title. Should we go to England, boys? Play as Arsenal. So that's something I've got to check off. Then the jobs that are available. We got a new email. Players leaving on international duty. Verratti and Surigu go to Italy. Van der Weer goes to the Netherlands. Matuidi goes to France. And Mbolo goes to Switzerland. I think that's for the Euro. And a little bit boring at the moment, guys. We a bit umming and ahhing what to do. Let's hope none of our players get injured. We'll stop right there. And here we go from the PSG board. Performance review. Meeting scheduled. The board wishes to inform you that your position with the club is currently under scrutiny. It is time for your annual final performance review of the season. A meeting will be scheduled to take place in the next couple of days. We will inform you of the outcome. Right, this is where we find out whether we keep our job or not. I'll be eager to know what happens. So we're going to go with this kind of simming. Perhaps have a look at the jobs openings. Real Sociedad looking for a new manager. Villarreal looking for a new manager. The Arsenal one has already been snapped up, I believe. Any wild news to look out for? Any breaking news? The Anderson Cavani transfer saga continues with no end in sight after PSG directors reiterated their determination to keep the unsettled striker despite rumours that he was keen to move. According to PSG, no official bids have been received. Although it is understood that unofficial contact has been ongoing for a while, there is expected to be fierce competition as clubs jostle for position in the race to secure the services of a man from Uruguay. Right. So, that's interesting news, I must say. Very interesting news. We're going to go down to the last day. The simulation is taking longer than expected. I think this is it, folks. We're going to get our review from the board of directors. It's a very long episode, this is. Not as long as previous episodes, but I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it nonetheless. I'm sure anybody who watches it in the future will enjoy it. And I'm sure all of my non-existent fans will enjoy it. And look at this. We're going to go through our email box. Jesus Christ, we've got a few emails. Right. Manager award received. Congratulations, Mr. Millsy. We're glad to inform you that due to your excellent performances at PSG, you've won the Manager of the Season award. My debut season, and I receive an award. That's fantastic news. I'm really, really pleased with myself. Player returning from loan, Areola has rejoined us. Lucas Digne has rejoined us. Bearbeck has joined us. Ikoko has joined us. Bran has joined us. And Bam Bok has joined us. So that is nice to know. Any breaking news? Alright. So the player of the year has been announced from Bordeaux. It is Roland. I'll take that. I mean, I don't really have much to say about that. I didn't expect any of my players to be a player of the year. So that's fine by me. And Mills has been named as the manager of the season for leading PSG to a strong campaign. You damn right. You damn right. And there you have it, guys. Let's end this episode. Season 1, Paris Saint-Germain, episode 23. I'm your boy, Millsysaurus. Thank you so much for tagging along for the end of the series. Well, I can't really say the end of the series, but the end of the season, the end of this episode. And here we go. Hello, Mr. Millsy. Before the season started, the club set you the target to win the league title. Congratulations on fulfilling what was expected of you. It's been a good season for this football club. This makes us very confident you are the man to keep leading this club forward. That's good. I've got my job, guys, for season 2. I'm sticking around. And that's all I've got to say. Dear Mr. Millsy, the team's performance in the Champions Cup was not as we'd hoped. We know it is hard to be competitive both domestically and internationally. But that is the challenge that a manager has to face. So should we qualify for Europe again next season, I trust we'll be more successful. I hope so too. I feel like we were cheated out of the Champions Cup. Dear Mr. Millsy, as you know, we had hoped for better from the team in a domestic cup this season. Perhaps you feel the draw was unkind to us. Perhaps you feel that on the day we were unfortunate. The cup could be a cruel mistress. So do your best to improve our showing next season. You're absolutely fine with that. We are going to advance, guys. There we have it. Setting up a new season. This may take a couple of minutes. Without further ado, guys, I'm going to end it right there. Thank you so much. This has been a fantastic season 1. Didn't manage to achieve all my targets, but we do have a high challenge ahead of us in season 2. I'm Millsysaurus. This is FIFA 16 Paris Saint-Germain career mode, season 1 at its end, leading up into season 2. I hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.